there. Just grab my phone. All right. We're going to talk about certain topics, certain things, but most people talk about alcohol because that used to be a problem for me, sort of problem. I went sober, but we're going to talk about substance and what the Bible says about substance. So, let's get into it. No dilly-dallying, no nothing. Jeremiah 17:14. Help me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for thou art my praise. Remember that one. We'll come back to that one. He will help you through any hardship, any hard time that you are going through. Anything that you are going through, he will pull you out of it, and he will say, hey, this is not a good look on you. This is not a good time for you. I'm going to help you. But here's one that I've told to a friend of mine. Now this is 1 Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians 5:6-8. 1 Thessalonians 5:6-8. Therefore, let us not sleep as to others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet the hope of salvation. You're going to wonder why I read that and why we're talking about this and why I'm bringing this topic up in the first place. We are called to be sober-minded. The devil walks among us. So when you're not sober-minded, it's easier for him to get to you. I can't be up here preaching and be slouching, smoking, and drinking. It's not a good look, ain't it? It's not a good look. But the reason why he wants you to be sober-minded is so that the devil, it makes it harder for him to get to you. Because he can get to you and a lot easier when you're drunk, doing drugs, when you're lying, when you're using your tongue when it's not supposed to be used for. He can get to you a lot easier when you do that. First Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Now, what does that mean? You might be still wondering behind your screen as to why I'm talking about this. I'm talking about it because it's an important subject on today's society. Let me read this verse again, and I'll tell you what it means. First Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh, so he walks about seeking whom he may devour. It's not really saying it's going to devour, like it's going to devour you. It's saying that when you are not sober minded, you're already in the hand of the devil. You put yourself in the hands of the devil. You drink, smoke, pop pills, or snort pills. You're literally putting yourself out there for danger. I had my dad's old friend tell me that he's an alcoholic, and he wanted me to send him some Bible verses just for closure, because you know that closure, clarity, help with alcoholism. So I sent him First Thessalonians, the book of Thessalonians. When you're a Christian, you don't get no breaks. If somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, I want to change," or I want you to send me this Bible verse, or I want you to pray for me, or I want you to do this for me, don't pass up that opportunity. Because they could be sent by him so that you could pray for him or her. Because they might really need it. Or they might really need that Bible verse. That one particular verse that you're about to send that person. Now, let's move on to the next topic that I want to talk about. You remember Forrest Gump, right? Of course, y'all know it's the most popular franchise out there. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about the movie. I'm going to talk about there's never enough rocks to throw. That's what Forrest Gump says whenever the woman goes back to her birthplace, because she experienced so much emotion, so much sadness, so much emotions, human emotions, like trauma. It's built up. There's never enough rocks to throw. You can throw all the rocks you want at all your problems. You can throw all the alcohol you want, your problems. You can throw all the drugs you want, your problems. You can throw all the pills you want. It's not gonna fix it. I'm spitting facts. The only thing that can fix you and your problem is him. And sometimes we don't. We sometimes we don't understand the saying that forgiveness is the most powerful thing that we have and that we can do. Sometimes people don't understand that like forgiveness is not only good for your spiritual health, but it's good for your mental health. Like, love your enemy. Hate the things that are evil. Cling to the things that are good. I was watching a church video today of our grandpa's church of a sermon, and he was like, hate the things that are evil. Love to cling to the things that are good. So hate the sins that hate the sins and hate the things that are evil, and love the things that are good. There's only so much that we as humans, that we as a community, and we as people can accomplish, but we cannot do much without him. Night. Okay, here he does. John 6:35. And Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry. Whoever believes in me will never thirst. You'll never go hungry. You'll never thirst because the Bible, the gospel, is basically is your food. It is your food. He is the bread of life. He is the truth and the Alpha and the Omega. He is the truth, the life. And He is the truth, the light, the life. Before I end this little pastoring session, I'm going to pray for y'all on this blissful night, beautiful night. Because I still got more I got to do. So I'm going to end it with a good night prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I do not know anyone on this screen that's watching this, but I give you everything. Bless them, protect them from anything that's coming their way. Give them your all. Let them have a blissful day tomorrow, on the 3rd. Let tonight be a blissful night for them, their family, and their friends. Let them rest in peace. Peace out. I love y'all. Same time tomorrow.